Hey y'all, it's your girl Drea. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back, y'all. So I was supposed to record this story time last night, but I ended up getting lit and was like, I'm not about to record this video drunk. I'm gonna be forgetting stuff and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna tell y'all now, and hopefully I can get it edited and send it out to you guys before the day is over. So I got me a little salad here. I went to Chipotle and got me the spicy Southwest salad. So I'm hungry and I'm gonna eat this while I talk to y'all. But excuse me, hold it. About to say, I know I asked for 2 sauces. I don't know if y'all are like me, then y'all like sauce. Like I'm very saucy. Like heavy on the sauce, please. I be feeling like one sauce ain't enough. I got me a fry too because I like fries in my salad. So I'm gonna show y'all what it's looking like. Hold it. Well, I ain't gonna lie. That was a little salty for me. I've been eating like super clean, so that just tastes really, really salty. All right. I know I'm looking a little rough, y'all. I got my work / errand shirt on, and I just want to give y'all the story time, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Oh wow, hold up. What's this? They gave me some nuggets, y'all. I didn't even order nuggets. I just ordered fries and a salad, but bonus. All right, so look at me, I'm getting crumbs on myself already. But I don't care. I have to eat this, and I have to tell y'all this story, so I'm about to do both. What am I about to call this? I don't know. So I'm about to tell y'all about the time me and my 2 friends, we were in college, we're our freshman year, and we wanted to go to Howard homecoming. And my friend actually lived in DC, so we went to go stay with him. Went to go stay with him. And yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened when we got there, basically. How our little Howard homecoming weekend went. All right. This is what my salad looked like. About to be fire. No, it really is about to be fire though. But yeah, they really gave me some bonus nuggets. Thank y'all. Hold on, before I get into the story, I need to make sure the you can't hear the air conditioner super loud. All right, I turned it down a little bit, so hopefully you guys can hear me good enough. I want to try to get my whole head in there, but I'm not gonna lie, my tripod is acting a little bit funny today. Trying to get it on there tight. Good enough. All right, so let's give them some names. We'll name my one friend Stacy, and we'll name our guy friend Todd. Stacy and Todd. Cool. So homecoming weekend is coming up. Howard homecoming weekend is coming up. We're like, we know it's gonna be lit. Our friend Todd is actually from, DC and lives down there. So he already know how lit it be, So we're like, yeah, we definitely want to go down there. So, excuse me, all week we're planning. Sorry, I'm still trying to fix the camera. All week we're trying to plan, all right, how we getting down there, how long we staying down there, where we going to stay at, blah, blah, this and that. So All right, so once we figure all that out, we're like, okay, cool. Todd, since you live down there, and I think he told us his family wasn't going to be there for the weekend or something, so we could stay in that crib. Or I think they said they was moving out of that crib or something. I don't know, something along those lines. Either way, they said we could stay there. That way we didn't have to pay for nowhere else to stay. So, we're like, cool, because at the end of the day, we are broke freshmen and college students. Like, we're not working or nothing. So we're like, all right, cool. So we're planning to go down there. We ended up booking our tickets for the Megabus. I think we took the Megabus or the Greyhound, something like that, to get down there. So we're super excited. We're making sure we're getting cute and all, whatnot. Because we're like, oh, how we're homecoming. Oh. So yeah. They come, we leave on like a Friday. Take the Megabus down there. And y'all, I guess you could say I grew up pretty like privileged because I've never had to like take the bus. Like my mom always drove us anywhere we wanted to go. It don't matter. Like I didn't even catch the bus till I was like 18, and that's because I didn't have a car and I didn't feel like waiting on my mom to take her car and all that good stuff. So that's when I started catching the bus. But before I turned 18, we wasn't even allowed to ride the bus. Like my mom didn't play that. Oh, you need to go where? You want to go where? Oh, okay, get in the car and take you type thing. Like I ain't mad at it because a lot of parents don't do that. They be like, okay, you need to go find your own ride. My mom was like, no, I'm going to take you. Anyway, with that being said, I wasn't used to taking buses and stuff and subways and all that good stuff. So when we got on the Greyhound, like that was fine and everything. I've been on Greyhound before. That's like a little different for me. So we got on the Greyhound. We're headed to DC. We're super excited. We're like, oh yeah, what we gonna do first? Like, well, planning the weekend out. So we get there. We're like, okay, how are we about to get to Todd's people's place? So of course we had to catch like the subway or whatever or the bus. I think No, we caught the bus. We caught the bus, and I didn't even know how to catch the bus. So of course they do though, because I don't know, their parents let them catch the bus. So we get on the bus and we go to their crib. No, y'all. DC. I didn't even know this was my first time going to DC. Yeah, this is my very first time going to DC. And I didn't realize how dirty DC is. Like, DC is dirty and nasty. I'm sorry. If y'all live there, you're dirty. Sorry, you are. It's just dirty there. So I'm immediately like turned off. You have to understand, I grew up in the very nice, clean suburbs. Like, you drive through my neighborhood, you're not about to see no litter on the ground. So I'm not gonna lie, it was like a little bit like a shock to me. I'm like, okay, like this is dirty for real. But yeah. So we get off the bus and we had to like literally walk. I just remember walking like 2 blocks to get to the crib. But we go in there and I'm like, oh, finally set our bags and stuff down and just relax for a second. But as soon as we get in there, the house is like empty for one. But I do remember him saying that, oh yeah, my people just moving out or whatever. Move some stuff out. So there was like no furniture in there. Like, dang. And then when I'm looking, like when you move and the house is like, I don't even want to say that, but let's just say the house was trashed. It was trashed. Like as soon as you walk in, it's like the house is empty, but there's just stuff all over the ground. Trash, clothes, old toys, just broken stuff, trash. I mean, it was just dirty. Like, okay, they could have cleaned this up some. They knew people was coming here. So, Todd is like,
I'm sorry. I don't know why they left it like this. They knew we were coming. Like, that's really weird. That's hella embarrassing.
and me and Stacy, we're good sports. Like, we done been to some messy cribs before, but it's just like, damn, like this is where we're about to be staying. Like, yeah. But anyway, so we're just like, Todd, like it's cool. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault type thing. So he's like, okay, so we're trying to make the best of it. We keep walking through the house. Each room is just dirtier than the next. The kitchen was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. And I think there was like a 1 bedroom. So the bedroom had stuff all over the floor too, but there was actually a mattress on the floor. And Todd was telling us it's cool for us to sleep on a mattress. And I think there was also like a couch in the living room. So um I can't fully remember our sleeping arrangements. Or was it a 2 bedroom? I can't remember. That's not that important. I can't fully remember our sleeping arrangements, but I know for a fact that Stacy stayed in the room on the mattress. I know that much. So anyway, as soon as I finally, we're in there for so long, we're like, we need to get out of here. Like, let's get out of this house. So we leave and we're just standing outside for a minute. Todd's on the phone with his people, like,
why ain't y'all clean up? This and that. And
I'm not gonna lie, I step out and I calls my mom, like, Mom. At the time, I remember she was working at the Holiday Inn, like 1 day a week or something like that, just to get like their discounts and stuff. So I was just like, Mom, like, I think I need a room and this and that. And she's like, oh, let me know, if you really need one. I'm just like, we just might. But at the same time, I didn't want to make Todd feel like, I didn't want to make him feel like bad. So I guess at the same time, I'm just like, maybe I should just thug it out. But y'all, let me tell you something. I will never again thug something out, like thug out anything like that ever again. Mark my words. Swear. So anyway, we're just like, you know what? Let's just continue to make the best of this trip. So we're like, all right, what y'all want to do? I think we went to go get some food and stuff. And then we ended up coming back and getting dressed. Because we're like, oh, what's going on tonight? You know what? Let's just go and walk up to the school. Because I know they had like cookouts going on and some other stuff. It's homecoming weekend. So they had all kind of stuff going on. So we're like, yeah, let's go and see what's up. So we did. I just remember doing a lot of walking during this weekend. Sorry, y'all, I had to take a bite. I had to. But yeah, so we're walking. We finally get to where was it? I can't remember where it was exactly, but I remember like this cookout being in a super huge parking lot. And we're in there. We're trying to get in. I think we got there kind of late because we got there like towards the end, but there was still big people in there. But basically, like, we go in there, we walk up in there, and I feel like we wasn't really allowed to be in there. Because I remember them saying, like, oh, y'all can't really be in here or something like that because we had to be in a sorority or a fraternity or something like that. They were saying something like that. I can't fully remember, but it was something like that. So we're like, oh, like, that's weird, but okay. So we end up leaving, and we're just walking, kind of just enjoying being outside for real, and just being in another state and all that good stuff. So we're walking, laughing, having a good time, and we ended up going to like this other little gathering or something that was outside. I mean, I guess that was cool, y'all. I just remember the weekend not really being fun. You know what I mean? Like, we had a good time in a sense of we were just out being free, walking around in DC and whatnot. But when it came to like actually being there for Howard homecoming weekend, we didn't do anything related to Howard homecoming at all. I mean, I don't know why, but at all. But I do remember like later on in the night, like, we did meet these guys. Like, they was real cool. We was all chilling, hanging out, having a good time. And I think we chilled with them like the whole night or something like that. Like, we went back to their place and we was like playing cards and drinking and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of fun. We actually met some dope people. I actually still talk to the one guy to this day. He always tells me, oh, I watch your videos, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, wow, thanks. So yeah. So I know you're going to be watching this. So yes, listen, this is what happened behind the scenes of us hanging out with you. So well, whenever we wasn't hanging out with you. This is the shit we was dealing with. So anyway, so we go back to our crib after we're done hanging out with them. I think they even walked us back. Like, that was really nice of them. Yeah, pretty sure they even walked us back. So we go back home, and excuse me. And in my head, I'm immediate like, oh my God, like, how are we supposed to sleep in this crib? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I started to like get anxiety. But I'm just like, just make the best of it, Drea. Like, you've been in worse situations. Have I? I don't know. I don't even think I can really say that. But anyway, I'm just like, just make the best of it. So we go in there. Stacy already claimed her little mattress on the ground or whatever. And like I said, I can't even fully remember where me and Todd slept, but I think we slept on the couch. I don't know. Next morning, guys, the next morning we wake up. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do. I remember getting up, going to the bathroom, and then I just remember hearing Stacy like,
yo, what the fuck?
And I just remember coming into the room like, what's going on? Like, is you cool? And she was like,
yo, look at me. Look at my skin. Look at my face.
And I'm just looking at her like, yeah, ew, bitch. Like, what the fuck? What is all over your face and your skin? Like, we could not figure it out for nothing. It was like big red welts, blotches, like all over her skin, like literally all over her arms, her face, like everything. It was just everywhere. It was so nasty. I'm like, ew, that's so nasty. Like, what the heck? She's like,
yeah, I don't know what it is.
I'm like, yeah, girl, I have no idea. You must have ate something or like slept on something that you might be that your skin is like allergic to or something. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. She's like,
I don't know. Like, oh my gosh.
Like, she's like kind of low-key panicking because it's just like, your face, girl, like, you cannot be seen like that. Like, ooh, because, you know, I was trying to keep her calm. Like, oh, it's not that bad. Girl, yes, the hell it was. It's going to be a messy video. I'm going to go in the house and straighten my hair and stuff. But, yeah, so we're going to figure out what was on her skin. So we just kept going about our day. You know, she takes a shower thinking like the shower would help. And it did. Cause I'm not going to lie, like an hour later, she didn't even have any of the red welts or anything, blotches. They were gone. She didn't even have them on her body no more. So I'm like, yeah, I think you just needed to wash off whatever that was. Like, I don't know. Either way, it was gone. So we're cool. She's cool now. We're good. We go about our day. Same thing as the day before. We're just doing a bunch of walking around and meeting people and stuff like that. We don't really do anything related to Howard Homecoming. We don't go to the game. We won't do nothing. And I can't even fully remember what activities we was doing down there at all. I can't remember. So once again, we get through the whole day and we come back home. And when we get home, you know, Stacy, she goes back in her room and sleeps on her mattress. And then, you know, we're, you know, all chilling. Me and Todd, we go and we sleep in the other room or on the couch or wherever we sleep. At this point in my head, I'm ready to go home. I'm like, I cannot wait to leave. I believe our Greyhound bus left. We were left on a Sunday. So I could not wait, y'all. This had to be the longest weekend of my life. But anyway, so that was just Friday and Saturday. It just wasn't that fun. But anyway, so we go to sleep, wakes up. All I hear is,
what the fuck?
I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, why do you keep talking like that? Like, what's going on? She's like,
yo, look at my face.
This is Stacy.
Yo, look at my face. Look at my skin. Look at my arms.
And I'm looking at her like, bro, what is going on with your skin? Like, what you got going on here? Excuse me. It's literally worse than the first day. She got welts and blotches, red marks all over her face again, all over her arms. I mean, it looked nasty. Like, Like, I wouldn't hug her. Like no. And I'm just like, bro, oh my gosh, like, you're definitely allergic to something. So Todd, he's like,
oh my goodness, this is so crazy. This is so embarrassing. Like, what's going on here? Like, is it the mattress? Is it the sheets? Like, what's going on?
Like, we could not figure out like what is going on here at all. So I'm like, yeah, bro. You know, she goes and takes another shower. She's like freaking out because just like, why does this keep happening? So we're like, okay, obviously it has to be the mattress or the sheets or something, like, because it's only happening when you wake up and it's not happening throughout the day. And yeah, it has to be the bed. So anyway, take a shower. We go throughout the day, like it goes away. The marks and everything go away. So she's cool again. So I'm just like, oh yeah, bro. Like, that is just, I don't know about that. At this point, she's like,
I'm ready to go home.
I feel bad because Todd really did feel bad. He's like,
I'm ready to go. I just know, like, I cannot do this.
and I'm right with her, like, girl, I already know. So I'm just telling her, like, listen, we can't leave till tomorrow. We don't even have money to have another way home. You know what I'm saying? So we literally have to thug it out. There's nowhere else for us to stay. We just have to stay here and thug it out. And that's what we did. So we went through that whole day again. And the next day we were leaving. So we're just like, oh my God, like, let's just go to sleep. That way we wake up, we can wake up and we can leave and get out this nasty ass place. So anyway, we wake up. I know it's so funny. I noticed like Stacy had went to sleep with like extra clothes on, her arms covered up this time, everything. And when she woke up, she didn't really have as many blotches and stuff all over her body. I think she might have had like a couple on her face, but it wasn't as bad as before. But I was just like, bro, that is disgusting. Disgusting. So yeah, it's so crazy. So I'm low-key like worried, like, what's going on with her skin? So I'm looking it up, y'all. I'm looking it up on my phone, trying to figure out why her face and stuff is looking like this after she sleeps on this dang mattress. So I'm looking at the possibilities, y'all. And why, as I was reading, it said they are bed bugs. And now, at this point, at this time in my life, I've never had any encounters with bed bugs. I haven't really known anybody who had bed bugs. And I don't know, I just wasn't familiar with what they look like or what the bites look like when they're on you. So immediately when I see her, I'm thinking she's just having a reaction to the sheets on a bed from, like, I don't know, maybe the detergent or something. And her skin was extra sensitive because I do remember at one point of the trip, like, I was laying on the bed too, and I didn't have any of those welts like she did. So that was weird. So I'm looking. At this point, I'm like, let me go to images and look at some of these images. I'm scrolling on my phone like, oh yeah, you have bed bugs and not bed. So of course Todd is even more embarrassed. Like, he's like super embarrassed. And Stacy is like,
Yo, that is just nasty as fuck. Like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
so I'm just like, yeah, y'all, that house had bed bugs. Now, I guess they were just on that mattress because, like I said, me and Todd were on, like, you know, the couch and everything, and we didn't have welts and marks and stuff like that. So the bed bugs were on that bed, but then was it trifling as hell. Trifling. So we ends up leaving and going on the Greyhound bus and going back to school. And oh my goodness, when I tell y'all, it was just, I don't even think we spoke for like maybe 2 days to Todd after that, because it's just like, oh yeah, no, that's just so nasty. So nasty. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much the story about the bed bugs. I know it wasn't that interesting of a story, but I just figured I'd let y'all know anyway of how we went down there. I had to stay in this trifling ass bed bug infested house. Just nasty. And poor Stacy got bit the fuck up. She got bit at, but it's cool, girl. It's all right. And then, shoot, it is what it is. I'm just happy that you didn't end up bringing it back to the room, the dorm room, because that would have been nasty as hell. But yeah, so we was good, no issues after that. But yeah, that's pretty much the story, y'all. So if you like this story, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Make sure you're subscribing. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers, guys, so help me out, help your girl out. Like and comment so that my video can get pushed out more. And yeah, guys, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, hopefully this Storytime Saturday comes right on time for you guys. So until next time.